Jigsaw?
Wait, I thought the Jigsaw Killer was dead.
Laura Potier, STARBURST magazine. Hi,
Hey, how are you, Laura?
I'm very well. How are you?
Good, thanks.
I wanted to start by asking, what was your relationship with the Saw franchise like before you found out you'd been cast?
Well, I've seen the first few movies. I loved Saw 2. Um, I actually owned Saw 2 on DVD before getting this phone call. So I did know about the movies, but before we started shooting, I went back and I watched all of them again.
Nice. What did you learn from watching those that you brought in to Spiral?
I think that the movies have a very specific visual language to them,
Mhm.
right? There's like a sort of editing style and a presentation that's very specific to Saw, and it was, it's good to be conscious of that when you're shooting and how it's going to be presented.
Hmm. What did you learn as well playing opposite Chris Rock for this movie? That was an unexpected casting choice, perhaps.
Um, well, look, endless things. I mean, he's an incredibly talented person in so many different ways, and so it was like such a privilege to get to spend time with somebody like that and pick their brain. He's not just a great actor; he's a great filmmaker, and we had a lot of fun together. It was a really fun shoot, this one.
Did you have a favorite day on set?
I love doing the subway trap just because it was such an amazing set, and they built the whole subway, so it was incredible to see in person. And the traps themselves are these amazing feats of engineering. So it was that was a fun memory.
Did you have a favorite trap personally, like without any spoilers?
That would be it. Yeah, that's the one I could talk about, but
Yeah,
it's also the one that I love the most. Yeah,
it's such a good one to start on for sure.
yeah.
Um, and do you have a scene maybe that you're most proud of in terms of your own role in it?
Oh God, no, I can't answer that question without sounding weird. No, I mean, look, I'm really proud to be a part of the movie. It's the kind of movie I'd go and see, you know, which is not always the case. It's something I'd be really excited to watch, even if I had nothing to do with it, and I hope other people like it too.
Hmm. What is it you're most excited for fans of the franchise to see, especially?
I just hope that it's a new direction, but I think if you're a Saw fan, it's going to fulfill all the things you want from a movie like this, and I'm actually kind of more interested in if we bring in a new audience to the franchise and how they react to it.
Yeah. Is it fair to say, in your opinion, that most people who come to Spiral wouldn't need to have seen the other Saw movies?
100%. Yeah, it's a
Yeah.
good entry point. If you've seen the other movies, there'll be little Easter eggs that are fun for you. But if you've never seen any of the other movies, you'll be fine.
Yeah. Um, and when you first got the script, what was it that you were most excited about in terms of the role of Will?
Look, it's a great part. It really is. It's a great part for an actor in many different ways. But I think the thing that most appealed to me was the genre of it. I wasn't expecting it to have this kind of buddy cop detective element to it. And I love movies like that. Then they don't make a lot of them. They haven't made one in a long time. So I felt very excited about getting to be a part of something in this space.
Mhm. It's a very sort of like Lethal Weapon dynamic almost, which you don't see very
Sure.
often.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah. And what would you come back for more horror or even like another Saw movie at this point?
Sure. I mean, look, we had to get this one right, and that's our focus, is getting this movie right without any expectations. um, we hope that we get to keep going, but there's who knows, and people have to show up and like this one.
Hello, Detective Banks. When was the last time you saw your father